Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. They'll air it out on third. We've got a screen to the running back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Fourth down, here's Love. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Play fake, Darnold. He beams one, deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact.
Makes it second and 10
and it sets up second down.
Yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Flush down out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. And once again, they can't connect.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. And again, it's Darnold. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line now. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of
the Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
We're outside. Outside.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know what I call that, Kate, and I talk about it all the time. That is called a tone setter with a capital T. Not a better feeling than to start an opening drive by running it right down your opponent's throat.
Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down.
It's a loss
Offense
of 2.
to the line fast.
Brings up second and 12 at the Packers' 46-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
For Ken Walker.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Third and long for him here. Complete Straight beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
13 yards on the
A
play.
nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Great opening drive continues. First and 10 at the 33.
Here we go, set. Red 80. Red 80. Hey, set.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Complete to number 11, Jackson Smith and Jigba. 10 yards on the pickup.
Walker now from the gun. He'll get them enough for a first down.
23-yard line.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Go, set. Hey, set.
Running with Walker again. He's able to drive that Powell backyard. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Go 80. Go 80. Hey, set.
Blitz coming. Donald. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Intended for Jackson.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Keyshawn Nixon on the coverage.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go, set. Red 80. Red 80. Go 80. Here we go, yellow 80. Go red 80. Hey, set.
To the air on third and long. The football's loose. The Packers pick it up. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Intended for Tucker.
This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Second down and 10.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. Completed over the middle. Pushing it up past the 30. Through the middle. It's a foot race. Into the red zone. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. They'll run. First pitch is at Charbonnet. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Darnold now to throw. Into a crowd. Oh, intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Throwing on first down, Willis. Little off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So it'll be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Willis now, 3rd down. Wide and quick there. They bring him to the turf. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's his 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And out.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They're going for this. Trying for the deep ball. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. And a Packer 1st down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Go set. Reset.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He's thrown deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So that brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Go red 80. Go set. Go red 80. Go 80. Reset.
Now Darnold. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Go set. Go red 80. Yo, lady. Face up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Here we go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Red 80. Go red 80. Go 80. Face up.
He's back to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Back at the 32.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd
Offense in a hurry up here. From the gun on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It's a point of emphasis and practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Seahawks, nothing.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
We're going to start. Go, lady. Face up.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line.
By the Packers.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Packers, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. It'll be 2nd down.
Josh Jacobs.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down by Ernest Jones. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Looking quickly here.
The 18-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Brought down by Ernest
Their dominance
Jones.
against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking to throw. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
They'll run. Jacobs. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So now, following the penalty, here's first and goal. Willis. And he's going to follow up the penalty with a 4-yard gain, make it second in the yard.
Just shy of the goal line.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Jacobs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks, nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now is McManus to kick this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Evan Williams. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our fourth quarter. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Going run again with Jacobs. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll throw, third and long. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Dose of the hurry up here.
14 yards. And the Packers first down. A gain of 14.
Willis to throw it.
First down, Green Bay.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Throwing is Willis. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's able to take this one down at the 25. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Hey, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And a Packer first down.
Steady.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken
So
down
timeout
behind
comes
the line
in.
of
Looks like the
scrimmage.
defense using its
A loss of a
first
yard.
stops this game as we
Brings
get
up
close to our
2nd
2-minute
and 11.
warning.
At the
Back to the
26-yard
line they
line.
come. 2nd down. Here's Willis to the air. Dumped off to his running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play.
Now before we reach
It's
the
3rd
2-minute
down
warning, we've got a
and
timeout.
12.
That's the second one used by the defense in this half. To the air on 3rd and long. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
A 43-yard attempt.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate. Don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
Yep, go wait. Go lady. It's set.
1st and 10, Darnold. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Go side. Right side.
2nd and 10, Darnold. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Red 80. Go side. Red 80. Red 80. Go 80. Red 80. Red 80. Right side.
Throwing now. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Go 80. We go side. Go red 80. Right side.
Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Go 80.
A gain of 4 yards.
Right side.
And again, it's Darnold. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Red 80. Right side.
On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Go 80.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
1st down.
Right side.
Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Gotta hurry this to the line.
13 more yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard
Darnold out to play
line.
action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Sam Darnold.
It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the 31-yard
Here we go.
line.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Go 80. Right side.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the
was
defensive
covered by
encyclopedia,
Xavier McKinney.
that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Go side. Red 80. Red 80. Right side.
Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Entering Cooper takes it away. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knockaway. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route.
Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
Ready? 19 target.
Third and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They're going to try to throw for it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
Willis's pass.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scorers, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Red 80. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Reset.
From the gun, Darnold. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Quay Walker on the coverage.
Here goes set. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Red 80. Here we go, yellow 80. Reset.
To throw. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Red 80.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go 80. Reset.
Setting up to pass. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit.
Packers 14.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Intended for Jaden.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here he is to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return.
Intercepted.
I'm not going to lie. When he dropped that pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. How about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Yellow 80. Go red 80. Red 80. Yellow 80. Reset.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes out to the left. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Julian Love brings him down.
At the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver.
On the coverage.
And it's going to be 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
15 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, Reed. A good play action with Love. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To the left side, in the hands of Watson.
Complete to Christian Watson. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3. Love to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. On the bootleg, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack,
3rd down,
and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Packers.
It's a gain of 16
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they come up to face 3rd and 5. Back to throw is Love. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
That spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The first carry, Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the 21,
and 9.
here's 2nd and 9.
Go, son. Ready. Ready. Hey, son.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming.
Over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Bullard.
Darnold's pass. Intercepted.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
1st and 10 now from the 36. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Here's Jacobs. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one.
The tackle made
They
at the
stop him for
6-yard
no
line.
gain.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Good. Makes the score Packers 7, Seahawks nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Real set. Ready. The lady. Reset.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain
big
of
play
35.
for Seattle.
That's
35 yards.
Seahawks. 1st down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, just about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
No lady. No lady. Reset.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. That one on target to cut.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Lady.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Packers' 40-yard line.
Ready. Reset.
Now Darnold. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Reset.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
4th down and
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Reset.
Darnold to the air once more. Got a man, that's Horner, the tight end. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
it's a gain of 35.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining. Still halftime.
Seattle.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Down just shy of
Timeout
the goal
Seahawks.
line.
That is their
No gain on
second.
the play.
Clock will
Leads
stop
to
with
second
18
and
seconds to
goal.
go in the first half. 2nd and goal.
Go set. Go red 80. Reset.
Here's Darnold. This one caught at the 4. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's 3rd and
Now
goal.
Seattle will use the final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Third and goal.
Oh, wait. Go set. Go 80. Red 80. Reset.
Darnold now to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in.
we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Check pink. Opposite, green.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Real side. Go 80. Go 80.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Darnold to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game. I like in this case, the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here we go.
Nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. It's complete. He's got Hunt. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
For a Seahawks first down.
Here's Darnold again. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard
From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 44-yard line.
That one swung out wide to Walker.
Keep going, Oak.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Here we go.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Packers'
Throwing,
47-yard
Darnold.
line.
There's a short one taken in by Varner.
Pass.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
To throw is Darnold. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first
It's
down.
a gain of 8. That's another Seahawks first down.
Darnold. He'll complete it to Varner. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold them out forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of a wire here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Ooh. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
For a Seahawks first down.
Out of the gun, they're going to give it to Charbonnet. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackle. Gain of about 3. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Operating from the
7.
gun, it's Darnold. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete. That'll be a short pickup, but that's not enough for the first down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Charbonnet going to try to pull his way in. And he will have the Seahawks first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's
At
Darnold.
the 3-yard line.
And he's in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Seahawks 14, Packers 7. Jason Myers to kick
After
off
the
for
TD,
Seattle.
Myers comes on now to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 50 green. Slice blue. Ready, ready.
We'll go play action with Love. Through the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
So we are through 3.
First and 10
Back
at the
with more
37-yard
after the break.
line.
You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Sand, hut.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Set, hut.
On first down, it's Love. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
By the Seahawks.